If you fumbled me and you're planning on spinning the block, that's okay. But there's going to be a forgiveness fee. But if we're going to be talking again and you don't want me to bring up what you did in the past, there's also going to be a forgiveness fee. All right? Just pay them 2 little fees and we're all good to go. Come on back.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Ty X Worldwide. Now check this out. Never go back to your ex. Let's go to the TikTok video. She said there's a forgiveness fee if you try to spin the block, and if you want her to forget about everything in the past, then there's also a forgiveness fee. Guys, listen up. Once you agree to that, you lost all your power. Once you sit up there and try to negotiate things with a woman, you lost. She gonna make you jump through all these hoops and hurdles, and she gonna make you do everything to benefit her. She's never gonna respect you, and she gonna make demands of you. And every time you try to say something, she always gonna say, well, you did this in the past. She always gonna hold you to that past. And don't think because you pay that fee she's talking about that it's gonna forget. Nah, women don't operate like that. It's always gonna be there. She's never gonna let that slide. She's never gonna forget about it. No, she's not. She gonna always bring that up. The first time y'all get into it, she gonna bring that up. Once you go back to your ex, she always gonna have that leverage over you. I'm telling you, bro. She gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm the best thing for you. You went out here and couldn't get nothing better than me, so now you back here with me. That's how they operate. I'm telling you, bro, this is how they think. And guys, whenever you go back to your ex, whatever was happening before y'all broke up, it's gonna get worse. So whatever you was dealing with before y'all broke up, it is going to get 10 times worse when you get back with her. Because she gonna feel like, you know what? You have to abide by my rules now. This is what you have to do now because I want all the power. I want control. Once you walk away from a woman, you need to walk away from good. There's no going back. There's no forgiveness fees, no forgiveness fees. There's no negotiation. There's none of that stuff. Because once you go back to your ex, she's going to have all the power and she's going to use it against you. As a man, you always want leverage in a relationship. And if you go back to your ex, she will have the leverage and she will never respect you. Now, we're about to get into this next video. But before we do that, today's video is sponsored by Teej Hanley. You heard me talk about them before. You're going to keep hearing me talk about them because I know the positive impact their products will have on your life. Seriously, I still don't think some of you believe me when I tell you how much implementing a quality skincare routine will improve your confidence in all aspects of your life. Teej Hanley makes taking care of your skin super easy. I recommend you start with their level 1 system, which comes with all the basics: a daily face wash, an exfoliating scrub, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20, and a PM moisturizer. And to make it simple for guys like you and me, they provide us with instruction cards in every box that tells you when to use each product and how much to use and in what order. Taking care of your skin is very important and will help boost your confidence, and Teej Hanley will help you do that. But you don't have to just take my word for it because they have over 7,000 5-star reviews from customers all around the globe. In addition to amazing skin, members of Teej Hanley gets tons of benefits, including at least 20% off the retail price, access to exclusive monthly deals, pause or cancel at any time, and free US shipping. And because Teej Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers a great deal. Just click the first link in the description box and you'll get 30% off your first box plus a free gift. Guys, do not miss out on this amazing deal. Click that link and get started today.
I'm fully convinced that everyone is dating horrible guys because I go on so many first dates and legitimately I find red flags in every single guy I go on a date with. And like, I get it, no one's like perfect, but I feel like these are like bad things that I notice on dates. Like, for example, last night I went on a date with this guy who he was like perfect on paper, honestly. Like, he was in law school, like he went to a good school for undergrad, he's liberal, he has a sister, he is 6'4", like that's a plus. But on the date, he kept putting his hand on my thigh and so we had to sit next to each other in this booth, like the way it was set up, we had to sit next to each other. And he would not stop touching me. And this wasn't like at the very end of the date, kind of like flirty, like no, this was at the beginning of the date. Like his hand was fully on my thigh. And I'm like, dude, you're a stranger. Like, I literally just met you on a dating app. Like, we're not dating, we're strangers, okay? So maybe like don't touch. And I also was like kind of making it clear that I was uncomfortable. Like, I was leaning away from him. I was like scooched as far in the corner as possible, and he just kept getting closer to me. And I don't know, maybe I should have just been more straightforward and like asked him to move away from me or like stop touching me. But I just felt so rude doing that because it's like, okay, I probably just like won't ever see him again. So like, what's the point? But yeah, I just think that's so bizarre. And I'm just like, other girls must be overlooking this stuff, right? Because I'm like, I could just like force myself to like him. Like I could go on another date with him, but I don't really want to. Like, I don't really want to date someone who thinks it's like cool to just like touch me like that within like 15 minutes of knowing me. I don't know. Maybe I am just like really crazy and sensitive. I don't know.
I find it funny how women say you a stranger, but they have no problem with you spending your money on them. They have no problem with you taking them on dates. They have no problem with you spending all your time and your energy on them. But the minute you try to get physical and touchy, now all of a sudden you a stranger. Now all of a sudden, oh, I don't do that type of stuff. Oh, all this bull crap. Guys, listen up. If a woman is being real standoffish and acting like she don't want you to touch her, just cut her off and move on, man. Because a lot of these women just like to play goofy games. They like to make you jump through all these hoops to get them, and you don't need to be dealing with that. There's too many women out here that's willing to give it up and make things easy for you. Stop wasting your time with these women who really don't like you and try to find any excuse to not get physical with you. Because trust me, when a woman really likes you, she's going to move fast and not going to play these goofy games.
Men are who fall in love. Women only need to love themselves. Most of you self-sabotage dating by loving a man more than you love yourself. If you're wondering, how can I trigger his vasopressin? How can I trigger his testosterone so that he loves me? I have tips, but most of you are doing too much. In the beginning, that initial lust phase where the testosterone is peaking because he's on that pursuit, all you really need to do, guess what, is look right to him and smell good and be pleasant to be around. If you're wanting to keep his testosterone high and peaked and have that pursuit, you have the most negotiation power at the beginning if you don't sleep with him. I say love yourself more than you love him, not out of a kumbaya self-esteem thing, but the way you act in relation to that are things that will raise his testosterone. For example, if you are all about him and he is your center of the universe, what do? You chase, you pursue. I think I'm going to text him. What does that do? He doesn't need to pursue. He doesn't need to hunt. He doesn't need to provide. You're providing all the things. You're trying to mother. All of that, testosterone decrease. If we're talking about vasopressin increase, I'm not telling you not to sleep with him on the first date because we're over here being Christian prudes. Vasopressin receptors literally take time to build. The other reason why waiting is going to be beneficial for you is because men do release oxytocin after sex. It's in a much smaller amount than women, but their testosterone is highest in the beginning and testosterone receptors block that oxytocin. However, after he commits and is dating someone for a while, they have studied in men's testosterone is naturally lower, letting him feel that oxytocin, letting him bond with you. The other thing you guys are getting wrong in my comments is you were saying, oh, just stress him out because that will release testosterone and vasopressin. Over a long term, not beneficial. Where you guys are getting this is because yes, when there is a problem and men solve it, then they get that dopamine release and vasopressin release. However, science has shown when men are in chronic stress, that is with the woman who's always complaining, why can't you do this for me? Why can't you give me flowers? Why can't we go on more dates? Complain. There is no him overcoming. He actually then starts to release levels of estrogen. He stops releasing testosterone and he is not going to have those feelings to have sex with you, to bond with you, to commit to you. And when his estrogen levels rise, you are going to see him start to pull away. Because alone men will rebuild that testosterone doing boy stuff, but he isn't conscious of this. So all he is going to think of is, I want to get away from you and I feel better when I'm not with you. What you guys are observing isn't the woman who gives him problems. It is the woman that he is obsessed with, that he can't get enough of, but she is the one who loves herself more, who is making selfish choices for her. And because of that, she has boundaries. She has her own life. She's not mothering him. That triggers his masculinity and makes him want to pursue.
What she's basically saying in that video was when she first meets a man, she withholds sex and make him jump through all these hoops and hurdles to get it. Guys, what you have to understand about women is that they love to use sex as leverage. They love to use that as a way to get power and control over you. Do not play that game. If she's not trying to come through, hook up, and vibe with you and make things happen, don't deal with her. And here's the thing, even if she do make you wait and you jump through all these hoops and hurdles to get it, she's gonna give you pity sex, and that's the worst kind of sex you can get from a woman. She ain't gonna really be into it. It's gonna be like a hurry up and leave. It's gonna be that type of thing. Guys, do not do that, man. Get you a woman that really want to rock with you, that's physically into you, and that really want to make things happen. Bottom line, guys, just focus on yourself, continue to elevate, and only deal with the women that want to deal with you. Point blank, period. All right? It's your boy Ty X Worldwide, man. I hope you got the message in this video. Just like all my videos, there is a message in there. Y'all already know what to do, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Get with y'all another time.